What's up guys, BDA here, and it's funny how translations change the way you view things, okay? At first when you read the chapter, the translation basically implied that the world government knew for certain that Whitebeard Jr. or the self-proclaimed Whitebeard Jr. was confirmed to be Whitebeard's son. On another translation, it had someone stating that, you know, we have no real evidence that this guy is Whitebeard's son, so how can we say that? I think that's interesting because a lot of times we kind of take things out of context and then we run with it and then we make our own assumptions based on that. So reading different translations, you know, it definitely helps. This chapter was definitely a good chapter. It had a lot of revelations, and finding out that Whitebeard has a son was definitely something new. I did not expect that at all. Now, do I think that he's Whitebeard's son? Of course not. I mean, I'm not just looking at the physical traits and how he acts, but look at how everything was set up. We had the world government basically saying, we have no real evidence that this guy's Whitebeard's son. And then we also had the self-proclaimed son of Whitebeard, the self-proclaimed lover of Whitebeard. So I think it's setting up to kind of give us the confirmation that this guy isn't Whitebeard's son. He is portraying to be Whitebeard's son for notoriety, or maybe he's just delusional. It seems that his mom is the one that's really in control and running the ship per se. I think he really has an affinity for Whitebeard, and his mom is kind of using that to her advantage. Maybe she's not even his real mother. Him going around and destroying the Whitebeard pirates, or the past Whitebeard pirates, I think we kind of expected people to go after them. I didn't expect the son, or the self-proclaimed son of Whitebeard, to take it upon himself to destroy these pirates. Maybe he's trying to cover something up, because he's saying that he's doing this because they were his only sons. He's the heir to whatever Whitebeard left for him, which I doubt. I mean, if he's his son, there's no way. Whitebeard is not the type of guy to just desert his son. He wanted a family. Assumingly, he didn't assume the position of Pirate King because he wanted to become, or because he wanted a family. So his flesh and blood, we're saying, he threw him to the side because of what? Maybe because he was an evil guy. But at the end of the day, pirates are considered evil, so maybe more morally he didn't agree with some of the things his son was doing. But again, I do not think this guy is his son. I think he's just playing on that, and maybe his facial hair is similar to Whitebeard's, but I just don't feel it. And how everything was set up, I do not think he's his son. We see Kizaru, and it's always good seeing the admirals, and they state, or one of the vice admirals or rear admirals state that, yo, he's 600 confirmed dead, and he's a Shichibukai, and is this really okay? And Kizaru's like, oh, what to do? And it's like, yo, come on, like, you're an admiral and this guy is a Shichibukai who's protected by you guys, and he's out here killing 600 people. That's 600 innocent lives that just died from one of basically the world government, and that's all you have to say? What to do? I mean, this just shows that what's good and what's bad is based on your perspective and what side you're on. Whatever side wins, that's who's right at the end of the day. And this just shows that the Marines are really, they only care about their own agenda at the end of the day. And 600 people confirmed dead doesn't really move the needle at all. The next part of the chapter is basically the trip to Zoe and the interactions between the crew and Bartolomeo and all those guys. It's always interesting. Bartolomeo, I think his quirks and the different things that he does, and his crew, I'm getting used to it, and I find myself wanting more. It's like this, when they're using hail to figure out their gum problem on the ship, that's hilarious. Like, that's so great. And also using sugar for warts and all this stuff. It's just amazing how Oda writes this stuff. And seeing Law, Luffy, Zoro, God, Usopp, Bartolomeo, Frankie, Robin in that one panel, it's just looking at these guys, I'm like, yo, those are some very powerful people with huge bounties. Like, it was just a great feeling seeing all those guys together. I want to go back a little bit though, as far as the Whitebeard Jr. thing. He said he's taking out the current pirates, or the previous commanders and the allied pirates with Whitebeard, and he's taking out 16 captains. And what I have to say about that is basically, he's powerful, okay? Because Kizaru said it, regardless of his lineage or whatever, this guy is a powerhouse. His previous bounty is 480 million berry. Luffy just got to 500, and we see how powerful Luffy is. So this guy is a powerhouse, okay? Him taking out the Whitebeard pirates, it's that's a testament to how strong he is, because he's taken out 16 captains. I'm not sure, they didn't specify. Only one to specify was Ayo. I don't think he can touch Marco. Marco is on another level, but I believe we're going to see some Marco in the near future. That's why we kind of had that 1 week time skip, because I believe the next chapter we're going to get some Marco, or maybe some interactions, or run-in, not a full fight. We don't really get full fights as much in One Piece anymore, or at all, ever. I mean, we had a few, but for the most part we don't get full fights, so I don't think it's a full fight, but we're probably going to get a run-in, and I mean, that's all I have to say on that. Back to the trip to Zou though, I think it's great, their interactions and all that they're doing. It's wildly entertaining, and I'm really enjoying this trip. Hopefully we see more of Bart and Law with the crew, because the whole interaction is hilarious. Like, how don't these guys have a navigator? Like, as Usopp said, how did you make it this far? Like, seriously, how did you make it this far without a navigator? I guess that's a testament to how powerful these guys are, because I believe behind Bartolomeo they probably have more powerful guys behind him. Zou though is a moving elephant, and this just throws a wrinkle in things. It's like, a moving elephant, that's an island. Like, we saw the island with all the lightning, and now we see an island that's a moving elephant, and this elephant seemingly has been alive for 1,000 years, okay? And maybe we get some more information about the Void Century. Maybe we get some more exposition as far as Luffy's hearing all things. Maybe Robin is there. Maybe Robin is a poneglyph. More than likely there's a poneglyph on that elephant, right? It's a 1,000-year-old elephant. Luffy's ability to hear all things, I believe we'll see some of that in this arc, or mini arc. We're not sure how long we're going to be on Zou. I believe we're going to be on Zou for a pretty long time, because it's a lot we don't know. Because they say the mink are there, and I kind of assume that the mink men would be on Zou, because I believe that's where Beppo and those guys are. So we're going to see Beppo. We're going to get some more exposition on the mink men and what they really are. Maybe we see Big Mom and her crew. One Piece has put together a string of chapters that's really been mind-blowing and has revealed a lot of new information. I'm sure we're going to see probably 15,000 theories go up by tomorrow morning. But you know, the thing with theories, you know what, I'll make a video on theories later, but yeah, let me know what was your favorite part of the chapter. I really enjoyed the fact that Luffy and all those guys are getting along. The reveal of Whitebeard Jr. was great as well, but again, I'm not buying it. I think it's BS, because how everything was set up is kind of pointing us in the direction of this guy is a fraud, okay? But yeah, let me know what your favorite part of the chapter was. Do you think it's Whitebeard Jr. is this guy, is Whitebeard's son? Because he is powerful, but we're giving him the side eye, okay? Because of other things that's out there and how he's going about things. So yeah, again, like the video if you did, comment, don't forget to subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, and have a good day, guys. Brago out.